and welcome to another episode of Sketchbook Sunday. Welcome. Welcome to another happy Sunday, you guys. Yee. We're doing some fun things today. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are around the world. It's going to be another exciting episode, but today we're doing some underwater exploring, underwater fun. Welcome to Sketchbook Painting, exploring the wonders of the underwater life. I wanted to do something a little bit different this time because, yeah, we want to like break it up a little bit and do some fun things. I was like, yo, I want to do something fun on Sunday, you guys. So here we are. Grab your paints, your wines, your coffees, all the things, and join me for a fun session. Today we're painting in gouache, and of course we're painting in our sketchbook. This is a little bit bigger than I usually use, so I'm using my 11 by 14. I forgot to actually, oh, it's actually there. No. That's actually different supplies, y'all. Hold on. Let me switch out the supply list. Now I'm be putting the wrong supply list up there. Hey everybody! Welcome in the chat if you are live. Welcome. If you happen to be pun to replay, put down hashtag replay crew. Happy Sunday or happy whatever day it is. You could always play me in the background no matter what day it is as you kind of flow through your own project or if you're painting along with me. Hi everybody! How's everybody doing? Ew. How's everybody doing, y'all? Let me move my supply list over here so y'all can have the right supplies. Hey, y'all. So, yeah, I'm using my 11 by 14, and we're going to jump straight into it. We're using gouache, but you can use any sort of paint that you have available. Let me know if you guys can hear me well. Hopefully you can. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hey, D. What is going on? Welcome, D. Happy Sunday. New episode. Last of Us. Really? Oh, yeah. You right. You know what? I was so busy today. I totally forgot about the new episode of The Last of Us. Was it good? No spoilers, you guys. No spoilers, because some of us didn't see it yet, i.e. me, right? So I'm gonna put out a little bit of yellow, some ultramarine blue, because we're doing an underwater scene, right? So we're gonna have lots of blues and stuff like that, and like turquoises and da 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 da. I don't think I even have that color in this, if I'm really honest about it. I think I'm gonna put out several different blues. Well, really two different blues, but you can use anything that you kind of have available. And I'm gonna use a different blue here. This is gonna be a lighter blue. And I'm gonna put it off to the side here. Gotta put out your white because you gotta make sure you have enough white. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's another episode. Oh my god, y'all. Another episode of put out a lot of white because we're probably gonna need it for today's project. It comes out later tonight. Oh, it came out late. It comes out later tonight. I don't know why I thought they come out early in the morning because the other day when I actually went in there and looked, it actually came out last Sunday. It came out early. Oh, here's another sort of blue. This is a darker blue, you guys. So 3 different types of blue. We're gonna have a Persian blue, ultramarine blue. I'll put the darker blue here. And you're gonna need that anyway, because I want to create some sort of gradient. And if you're here, if you're new in the chat, go ahead and hit that like button because it helped my channel out. And share this video out. Subscribe if you love these sort of videos. All right, so I have 3 different blues. I'm gonna put out some yellow. Because once we get into the corals and stuff, that's when we're really kind of like, we're in business. You feel what I'm saying? We're in business. Okay. That's when things are starting to pop at that point. You know what? I'm not even gonna do our background first because remember what I said about heating up my camera. Ain't nobody trying to go through that. Okay, we're not doing that. So I think I'm gonna work on our little turtle. Look how cute he is, you guys. I designed this earlier today. So if you want the traceable or the coloring page for this project, you can get it over on my Patreon. So I'm gonna put out a little bit of yellow ochre, and I already put out my white. So that's kind of gonna give me the base that I need for our turtle. I already put out our blue, but I want to kind of preserve that. So I'm gonna spray it. Handy dandy spray bottle. There you go. I love this spray bottle. It's my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite. You know what I'm saying? What have you guys been up to though? How was your week? How was your weekend? What have you guys what's popping? What's been going on for the week? Catch me up. I got some pretty like coral type paint. I don't even know what this color is, but yeah, I know I'm blind. Oh, peach. Peach is a peach color. Arteza. So it's the peach color. I really, really like this color. So we're going to use that for the coral, but that's later on. So I got a lot of pinks, corals, a lot of different things that we're going to be using for the actual corals and the things at the bottom of the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Oh my God. I remember when Ariel, whatever Little Mermaid first came out, I was like, okay, girl, I'm loving Little Mermaid right now. I don't know about y'all, but I'm loving Little Mermaid. Okay. And I'm excited. Who else heard about the scandal that's going on with Halle Berry? Not Halle Berry, but you know the Holly girl that's supposed to be playing the new mermaid. It's supposed to be a whole scandal going on with her. I'm gonna put out some more different types of yellow too. Just because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know whether we're gonna need that or not. We might not need it, but I'll put it out anyway. You can use a lot of different pretty colors to kind of represent the coral situation. I've been pretty much working all last week and this week too. I'm going to Florida in 2 weeks, so trying to get up some extra cash. Yes, I feel you on that, baby. Feel you on that. Well, congratulations. Are you going to business or pleasure? Okay, fill us in. We want to know when we would like to live vicariously through you. Okay. I'm going to put out a little bit of this black. Oh, I thought that was black, but that's not black. It's a dark blue. Okay. Come on, girl. Get your colors together. If you happen to be pun the replay, don't worry. I always try to put timestamps in these sort of live videos so you guys can jump around. And if you want to look at my couple of last live streams, you can also do that too, because I just put in like some timestamps for that. But yeah, seems so exciting. That's very, very exciting. Okay, so we pretty much kind of I pretty much put out most of the colors that I want to use at this point. And ooh, not there being blue in there. And I'm spraying just to keep things moist because I don't want any sort of weirdness to happen. I don't want it to dry out because I have this fan on in my studio. All right, so I'm gonna mix up a little bit of yellow ochre, right? Y'all know my favorite color. Dab off the excess. White. That's gonna give me, basically, that's gonna give me a cream color, right? It's gonna be a nice little cream color. Hey, Rita, what is poppin'? Hi, Rita's in the house, y'all. Okay, everything stops because Rita is here. Hi, guys. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. And shout out to the patrons. Shout out to you, Rita, for supporting and all the things. All right, so I'm adding lots of white to my yellow ochre. Because I'm gonna put like a light coat of this, and I'm gonna start from this section. Because you know, our turtle, he's our cute little turtle, right? So we're gonna give him this like sandy color. Sandy color. And that's part of the reason why I really, really love yellow ochre. Because you can get so many different variations of that color. You'd be sleeping on that color, but it's a really dope color for real. And I'm gonna water this down like to practically nothing. Just to give me like a light color. But because this is gouache, it's only gonna be but so light. Now if you use watercolor, it'll be much lighter than this. You know? And I already have this sketch underneath, so I just want to be able to make sure I can see the sketch for real. I'm not even gonna, and then like go under his belly. He's so freaking cute, I swear. I I don't know what came over me, but I was looking and researching and trying to figure out like what I wanted to do for our next sketchbook Sunday, and it was like boom, it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was like, yes, we need to do this. Thank you for the intro. Made me feel 5 times taller. Yes. You know, that's what it's all about, right? Lifting each other up, hyping each other up. What it's all about. Yeah, so when Little Mermaid came out, I was so like hyped for that. I think I was really young when that came out, Little Mermaid. So we're just doing like a light coat of this. This is really watered down, you guys, right? It's like barely there. Like you can see on my brush, it's like mostly water and like a little bit of pigment. A little bit of pigment. I missed it. Who having an anniversary? D, you have an anniversary? Is it your anniversary? That's why you going to Florida? Are y'all going to Disney World? That'll be exciting. Now, I know like we're doing a lot of like fun, different types of projects, and I promised myself this year we was gonna do a lot of different things here on the channel, not just portraits and flowers, but a lot of different things to kind of explore and like really get ourselves out there and like try new and different beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like part of the thing that I was kind of thinking about when I was like thinking this year is our year, right? This is the year we're gonna be doing so many like cute things and da 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 da. Thank you and yes, 4 years. We're not doing Disney. but we're doing Universal Studios. Ooh, everybody give D some love in the chat. Oh my God. Happy anniversary to you guys. I love to see it. Happy anniversary. It's your anniversary. Anniversary. It's your anniversary. Yes, I love that. Happy anniversary to you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful time. It's exciting. I've never been to Universal Studios. I don't know what it is, but with all the drama that's been going on with Florida, you hear it in the news. I'm like, do I really want to go to Florida? You're like, that's what you kind of think to yourself, right? And you're like, do you really want to go to Florida? No, I don't think so. All right, so, but I mean, they have, if it wasn't for like Disney, like, who would be going to Florida? You know what I'm saying? Or Miami, like when they used to have like spring break, but you can't go to spring break anymore. I don't think people are going to spring break anymore, but yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I'm missing something. Where is that? Where is that? Now that song is gonna be in my head. Good Lord. It's our anniversary. That song is in my head now, living rent free. You hear me? Mm, living rent free. Thank you. I've never been to Florida, or the beach, so I'm excited. Really? You never been to the beach, huh? I'm putting out a little bit of burnt sienna, y'all. That's gonna be our like darker. I don't even know how to explain it, but like our darker tone, our brown. Or you can use the Posca pen. You know I love Posca pen. I love a good Posca pen, but I can't find my Posca pen, so we're not using that right now. Okay. Oh, Rita, so you've been to Florida. Did you love it? Oh my God. So you guys are doing this, experiencing this for the first time. D, y'all going out there for the first time. That's so exciting. I've never been to Florida, but I have been to St. Thomas quite a few times. My dad was from St. Thomas. And you don't know clear water. Like this thing that you see on the TV or the things that you kind of see all over, you don't know clear skies and blue water and beauty until you've gone down to some sort of tropical island for real. All right. Now, I've got a little bit of my burnt sienna, and I'm going to go in and we're going to start popping in his beautiful little like brown spots. That's what we're doing. And if you have the traceable or the coloring page, I already outlined these little spots. So you don't have to like think about where they are or any of that stuff, right? We don't have to worry about that. Some of these spots are really dark and really small. So I'm gonna use, and then if you want to make it a little bit darker, you can always add a little blue, and that'll make it darker. Yeah, but I went to SeaWorld in St. Thomas. Oh my God, you talking about gorgeous? You can see like sea animals and stuff like that. you haven't explored until you went to another country or another island. I would love to go to an artist retreat where we go to an artist retreat and like I've been thinking about that for the longest time. Going to an artist retreat in in like freaking Paris or something like that, and you like paint the Sixtine Chapel and all these other like crazy spots. It's my see now it's in my head. Now it's in my head. And I got the little teeny tiny brush out because I wanted to be able to make those little details and stuff like that. I downloaded the page and gonna resize it to fit my small sketchbook. Yes, indeed. You guys can do anything you need to do to that coloring page. You could resize it. You know, if you have Photoshop or I don't know what you have, what sort of program you have, but I did it in Procreate, so you could always do it in Procreate. Yeah, but you haven't lived until you go into one of those like beautiful tropical islands and really just got your life together for real. You haven't lived, my gal. You really haven't lived until you done that. Danielle, will you be pop coloring the turtle? No, I won't be pop coloring. That would be good, right? But no, I was thinking more like realistic, not realistic, but we're gonna try to emulate his habitat as much as possible. I wanted this to be more of a serene painting where we're not doing any sort of like theme or any sort of whatever, right? That's what I was thinking more for this painting. But you guys can feel free to do it. Like if you like the pop art thing, what you can do is you can always just instead of me, doing the blue background, doing the blue sea, you just put like a nice bright beautiful color, and then you can make the coral kind of match. You can do so many different things, variations with this particular thing, especially if you're going to do a pop art sort of yada yada yada, right? All right. Now we're going to get back into this brown color. And the shell is pretty much it's a lot of brown in that shell, right? But it's a good thing that we kind of did like the underpainting already around, so we don't need to feel like we have to fill everything in. You know what I mean? Like you could phone it home. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Phone it home, baby. Burnt sienna and we got some colors here. Let's go ahead and add that in. But I am gonna be outlining though. I'm still gonna outline and all of that stuff. Still gonna add some sort of outline. And I'm gonna put like some coloring underneath his belly. Put some coloring under the belly of a toy. And put a little bit of a color right here. Make this a little bit darker. Go right into that dark brown. And I'm gonna make parts of this a little bit darker. What in the world? So sorry, you guys. Oh my god. Of course, in the middle, my phone rings and things go haywire. Sorry, y'all. You already know it wouldn't be my live stream unless something crazy happens. I was like, and I was saying to myself, I was like, you know what? Things are going a little too smooth. Things are going way too smooth right now. It must be something about to, you know what I mean? Something about to occur. Something crazy about to happen. If nothing crazy happens in my stream, then we just not living life at this point. Oh my god! And who has been watching Love Is Blind? I know I'm not the only one, y'all. Who's been watching it? Somebody's got to be watching Love Is Blind with me because I can't be the only one. Love Is Blind is crazy. Absolute insanity, the stuff that's been going on with Love Is Blind. All right. Like, who's been watching it, y'all? Because I know I have. All right, I'm just adding more of like a darker tone right at the bottom here. And again, because I don't know, I'm feeling like I want to kind of match a little bit of what the photo looks like. So we're going to add a little bit of that. And look at him go. Look at him go. And we're going to get into our darker color. I watched the first season and half of the second. You know what? Oh yeah, I forgot it was another season because this last season. No, I think you missed the good season. It had a whole new season of crazy people on there. Whole new season of crazy people for real. Whole new season. Like them people was acting insane. Absolutely insane. For real. All right, I'm gonna put darker. I'm actually gonna get my other brush, but you know, I'm lazy right now, so we're gonna do it with this one. Some people was acting pure insanity. You hear me? I was like, Lord help y'all. All right, so we're filling in quite a bit of this with the dark brown. So you're gonna do a lot of browns, lots of browns with this, lots of different tones with that. And I say this all the time. If you've painted, like if you're decent with portraits or you painted a lot of portraits, you can pretty much paint any subject known to man. Most subjects are gonna be super like familiar to you. Like, I mean, not familiar, but they should come a whole lot easier. These most subjects after that, like if you can really get through a portrait, most subjects should become like actually, you know. I know what I'm saying. Maybe I don't. Yeah, so most things should come a whole lot easier to you. This is really dark down here because it's gonna be like under the sea for real. So darkening that area up. Reading, Andy, I hope your Sunday is pleasant. Hey, 755 Media is in the house, y'all. What is poppin'? How are you? Happy Sunday. I was just talking about Love is Blind. Y'all know I'll be watching my shows, y'all. Love is Blind. I want to know, have y'all been watching it? What do y'all think? What's been going on? What do y'all feel about it? Yada, yada, yada. But a lot of people's like, oh, I haven't been watching Love is Blind. Um, I think I'm the only movie buff head in here. I know Rita loves Pure Flix. You know, I just found out what Pure Flix is. Somebody was like doing them. Like, I love movies, you guys. Most of y'all probably don't know I love movies, but I really, really love movies, and I'm always watching movie reviews on YouTube. And when I watch the movie reviews, um, basically, this one particular woman that I watch, she's like, "Oh yeah, you know," she says, "Oh yeah, there's like a Netflix for Christian people or for like, you know what I mean? Like more wholesome movies." And she was like, "Oh, it's called Pure Flix." And I was like, "Oh, I'm like, ain't that the same thing that Rita be watching?" Because I didn't know what you was telling me the other day. And I realized it was the same thing. I was like, "Oh, okay." I don't watch movies or TV, but my sister just had me watching an episode of Oval, and I was like, never again. What is that? It sounds crazy. What is Oval? What's Oval? Somebody fill me in. That's what I want to know. What is Oval? Y'all. Um, all right, now is when I'm gonna get on a little bit of blue. Just a hint. Because funny thing about things in the water, it's gonna reflect what's in the water. You know what I mean? So you gotta put a little bit of blue on him too. Like underneath here. It's Tyler Perry's series about White House. About the White House? I want that hour of my life back. That is funny. Oh man, that's funny. Like, I want that hour of my life back, okay? Oh man. Did you tell her? Like, never again. I'm not watching that again. That's funny. Oh man. I love D says I love Tyler Perry, but I haven't seen his stuff other than Medea. Oh, his Medea stuff. Yeah, I love his stuff too. Like that Medea stuff. Come on now. I love that. You know what's funny is I used to watch Tyler Perry stuff when um was watching Tyler Perry stuff when he was just doing plays and stuff. This is way back. This is like probably 2004, late 90s. He was still doing plays. I remember when he first came out with like his first play and stuff. And I was like, "Okay, we see you." And I was impressed. Impressed. I'm gonna take my Posca pen. I'm gonna outline. And just pop his little eyeball in there. Like boop. Outlined it. Put a little bit of whatever in there. We'll put a little bit of highlight in there later on. Yeah, I love Medea. You told her and she just laughed. She like, whatever, I don't care. I love Medea. I agree though. I don't really like his soap operas. I don't even know what you call them. I guess that's considered one of his soap operas. Like I think he has one like Sisters. He has these like weird general hospital type soap operas that I really do not like. And they drive me insane. And I remember I used to work with this lady. She was an older lady, and I used to work with her when I was, back in my nursing days or whatever. And my gal was obsessed with them like weird whatever shows. Them weird soap opera shows by Tyler Perry. She used to watch that every night. Her and the other lady would be glued to the TV while I'm up here doing all this work. I'm like, hello? And they over there glued to the TV talking about, I can't believe what happened on that episode. I'm like, girl, if you don't get back to your work. Nobody cares about what happened on his little soap opera. I was too through with her, for real. Too through with her. Yes, that's what it's called. The haves and the have nots came out, but wait, I missed that. It went too fast. It went too fast. I could see it. The haves and have nots came out, but it damaged something. Y'all know I'm blind. I can't see. It went too fast. Okay. Yes. Says that, he wants to focus on what? That's what he said? He said that's all he wants to focus on now? Oh my god. Oh, so I got around to put y'all, the supply list just passed by. Y'all can click on those links. Those are affiliate links. Is I only get like 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, whatever I get. Y'all could that's another way to support me for free. You click on those links and you can get the supplies that I'm using today. But yeah, that's all he said he gonna focus on. When he said that? Where was I? Why he said that's all he focusing on? That's crazy. That's all he focusing on? Wow. Yes, the haves and the have nots used to have them ladies up in there doing absolutely no work. They was in there doing no work. You hear me? I be like, hello? Like, why am I the only one working right now? They were like, oh, the haves and the have nots on. I'm like, girl, you better be glad I don't snitch. Because I would definitely be telling the supervisor about your ass right now. But that goes against my code. I couldn't snitch. But still, like, y'all was taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking advantage. Don't do me. Taking full advantage. Taking full advantage. I was like, A while back, he said he's going to do Medea's age and still playing, cutting back on it. What? It drug on too long. Oh, what? The haves and have not? That drug on too long? I was like, No, ma'am. I mean, the haves and the have nots look like they was okay. Like a little bit okay. I was like, okay, girl. They looked like they was okay a little bit, but it wasn't something I was like, I need to watch that. That looks so good. Nah, that wasn't more my speed. But again, it was giving soap opera. You know what I mean? Like Days of Our Lives, da 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 da. It was really giving me that vibe, like Days of Our Lives. So yeah, I was like, It was popping when it first aired. Okay. He came to my city, so I got to see him live, and I'm still very happy about it. Oh, when did he? What you mean when he did? When he was still doing the plays and stuff? He came to your city. All of my life, all of my life. For those of you that travel, like, what's the best place you've ever been and why? Like, if you could live there, like, what's the best place you've ever been? Putting some blue under there. He looks so cute. You go, boy. Seattle, Washington. Rita says Seattle, Washington. Yes, during the farewell tour. Oh, okay. I would have loved to see him in person, but I don't think he ever came. I've always been on the East Coast, and since he was from the South, I don't think he ever came to the East Coast like that. And if he did, I don't remember him doing it. You know. But Seattle, Washington. Why Seattle, Washington? I heard it's like mad rainy over there, and it's people are like all depressed and stuff. Yeah, I be depressed with no rain. That depression hit different with no rain. Okay, so I'm like, what in the world? I couldn't imagine. Can you imagine? I can't. I cannot. I'll be depressed with no rain. I couldn't even imagine it. For real. But I've never been to Seattle, so I don't know. Maybe it's a great city and we're just like sleeping on it, you know what I mean? I'm like, Seattle? Girl. I know they famous for like fish and stuff. My palette is trying to dry up on me, are you? Hmm. All right, let's spray her, get her together. Do you prefer the gouache books or also what kind of sketchbook? Um, well, the links, if you scroll up, the links are there for all the supplies that I'm using, including the Arteza sketchbook. However, this is not the Arteza sketchbook. This is something totally different. This is the sketchbook. See that? Really big, 11 by 14. Yana, yana, yana. So you guys can screenshot it. I will put up a link down below. I'll put it in the description after the live stream if you guys really want it. But I love this sketchbook. I was just trying it out to see if I was really, really gonna like it. And I love it. Because you know what I mean? Like it's really heavy duty. See? When you look for paper, you guys, or you look for any sort of sketchbook, especially when you want to be able to like paint and draw, or you want things that's gonna deal with like heavy medium. You want something that says 123 pounds, heavy duty paper. I would say even 140 pounds. Things that say 90 pounds, 80 pounds, 60 pounds, that's really thin paper. It's not that good. Like a Strathmore. Strathmore is really it's not it's a not a heavy duty paper. So there you go. So that's this sketchbook. But if you scroll up, you can get all the links to the other supplies that I'm using in my other sketchbook, which is let me see. All right, so here's my other sketchbook. Ooh, and I actually linked that. This is the Arteza sketchbook. That's what this one looks like. So you see it's smaller. This one is a 9 by 12, I think. And this is what we did last week, remember? 9 by 12. Got some other stuff you guys get to see. This is from my y'all remember my Spooky Tober series, you guys? Yes, indeed. And there he is, one of my favorite movies, Critters. So this is pretty good paper too. I think this is I don't know what this is. This is something. Forgot what the hell it is. I don't know, but it's heavy duty paper. I think it's like probably around the same thing, 140 pounds, something like that. But I linked it, so you'll be able to see exactly what it is. This is our series that we did right around October of 2020. Very exciting. I love this series. You guys know I love that series. But yeah. So that's the sketchbook we used last weekend. I wonder if you guys want to have want me to do like a recommendation video where I show you guys my favorite sketchbooks, why I like them, because I know trying to figure out the right sketchbook is hard because it's so much crap out there. You really don't know what's going on. Like I said, I tried this sketchbook on a whim. I was just like, oh, I want to see if I like it because it was really, really big. I love a big sketchbook where I could do like multiple things inside of it. So I was like, let me go ahead. I'm gonna just pay for it. It was like $30. What's $30? I don't know, $25, $30. And that's only because it's a really big sketchbook. And it has a lot of papers and it's really nice. So I was like, okay, am I gonna like it? What's really gonna go on? Boom. I ended up loving it. And I still have so much paper. Look at this. I still have so much paper, even though I've done so much in it. Like if you guys really want to see it, I don't know. Let me do it this way. Sorry guys. I got a bunch of paper in here. Inspiration. I put my sketches in here, like if I want to do a painting. Here's another tutorial we did on the channel. Look how big it is. We did that like, I don't know, last year. Some other stuff I was playing around with. Here's something else I haven't showed y'all, haven't done yet. I prep all my stuff. Y'all getting, this is an exclusive. Here's another one I haven't done yet. Y'all haven't seen. There's another one. And another one. Y'all seen this already? That's another tutorial that's on the channel. Y'all can look it up. Maya Angelou, my love. Another one. And this is all in gouache, but look, I mean, it's heavy duty. You see it doesn't bleed through. Here's another one we did. Yeah, you remember Spookytober. Okay, my book is 98 pounds. The pages go all wonky on me with my acrylics. Yeah, you need to get a heavier duty paper if you're going to do acrylics. You really need to get a heavier duty paper if you're going to do acrylic. This is this is a Patreon exclusive drawing. So if you want to see this, you got to go to my Patreon. And it's just a lot of different things in here. I use this book, again, I use this book mostly for portraits. Here's another tutorial that's on the channel. That's another Patreon exclusive. This is going to be part of the new course that I have coming out. This is something we were supposed to do for Spookytober last year. But we gave up. I gave up. Oh, and this is I didn't show y'all that, but this is the start of my family tree that I'm doing. I'm researching my ancestors. This is a census paper that goes back. We are in Black History Month. That's why I'm sharing this. This is the census paper that goes back to 1922. I can find my ancestors in the log in North Carolina. So I was looking up that. Yeah. So this is a good book. I love it. And I still got a lot of... I don't even know where we are. Where did we go? Where's my paper? Where are you? Where? Okay, there we go. There we go. Here we go. And you can like fold it. I really like that you can fold it. So yeah. Can you do a live sketch? Blah blah blah. I usually don't like to do it live. Because it takes so long. And I know you guys are not gonna sit through that. It takes so freaking long. That's why I like to do it in a video. No, for you reader, you can actually go to the videos I have on my Patreon and you'll be able to see the step-by-step where I show you where I draw those other two portraits in. But yeah, I usually don't like to do the drawing process on the video because it takes so freaking long. I mean, look how long we take just painting. Can you imagine if I sit here and draw for 2 hours and then we paint for another 3 hours? Y'all would be so mad at me. Y'all be like, I know this heifer is not sitting here drawing for 2 hours. But yeah, that's what I will be doing. So yeah, if y'all want the drawing process, y'all can join my Join With Me tier. It's only $10 a month and you get a whole bunch of stuff for $10 a month. That's a bargain, my guys. My guys and gals. Days and thems. My guys, yes? Alright. So we've done our show and tell. That was very exciting. Did you guys love that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And get a little bit of... I'm just going to pop some color in here a little bit. But yeah, that would be way too much. That's why I'm like, I don't know how people be doing it. Now, some people draw quickly. Like, you know, some people are good at drawing quickly. I can't do that. I got to take my time. And I like to be sitting a certain way where I could actually see my proportions. And I'm not hunched over like Hunchback of Notre Dame, trying to figure out what's going on. You know? Yes, check that out, babe. I got so much stuff on there for you to look at, Rita. You probably gonna get overwhelmed with the amount of content that's on Patreon right now. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of videos on drawing that I did. All right, so we've done our turtle. I feel good with where we're at. Um, I think I want to go ahead and I want to do like a quick pass for the background. All right, we're gonna do this background really quickly, but yeah, I mean, if you guys want a video where I like explain the different types of sketchbooks they have and stuff like that, I am more than happy to do that. You know, because I know that sort of stuff is confusing. And I love talking about sketchbooks and supplies anyway. So why not, right? Why not? All right, so I'm going to get this color first, right? And I'm actually going to mist my paper just a smidge. Just a smidge, okay? And I'm going to go this way, right? Because I want it to seem like it's the sky. I mean, not the sky. Um, what are we doing? Water? I'm doing it this way, right? And I probably need a bigger brush, but I don't have a big watercolor brush, which is weird. I should have one, shouldn't I? Yeah, you should. All right, let's try this one. I want to be able to move quickly. All right, here we go. Here we go. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Mm-hmm. All right, now I'm gonna get this lighter color. All right, and that lighter color is gonna kind of bring us in here. Watch him. Make sure you don't get him in the process. All right, let me move down a little bit so you can see what's going on. Now you have an excuse to go to Michael's. Exactly. You could be like, tell your husband, like, he told us we needed to go and get this proper sketchbook. You could blame it on me. Like, babe, she told us we needed to get this book. I need to get the proper book. You know what I mean? All right, well, I'm going to get into this white. And I'm moving quickly, so if I don't talk, you know why. And we're getting white because I want this part to be lightest around him. So let's get in the white. Around him, I want this to be light, 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 but I'm still going. I don't have the proper brush either, so get a proper brush, you guys. That'll really help you out. And you see how it's starting to look like water, right? Of course, we're gonna have to go back in and do all the things. Now, right here, this is gonna be really light right here. Like, I want to be able to see my drawing. And at the bottom, I don't know why, but it gets lighter for some reason. But you know what I mean? You still want to go with the sweeping motion of the ocean. Right. He was trying to stop your shine. I already know. I know how these men are. Trying to stop you from going to get your stuff? Like, do you really need that? Yes, I need it. She told me it's required material for the class. It's required, okay? I need it. I be knowing. I already know. Now, if you got this, I don't even know what you would call this, but if you got this overpowering blue, the phthalo blue, it's like really overpowering. It's basically like a blue green. It's gonna take over everything in your palette for real. So be prepared for that. I can still see my drawing though below, so it's fine if it takes over. I'm okay with that. And look at him, he's like suspended in space. It's so pretty. We love that. Don't we love that? Yeah, we love that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You could actually add green in here too. Like if you got like a turquoise green, you could add in here. All sorts of stuff. You could really make a pretty scene. Beautiful, beautiful. And the reason why we're doing this first layer first, because once we add the coral in, I don't want to have to go back in and kind of paint around it and do all this other nonsense. So that's why we're doing it now, right? Back on Patreon, I was trying another artist and I can't see what that says. I need to bring my thing over here, y'all. Because back on Patreon, I was trying another artist and they didn't have no activities and it wasn't interesting. So I left and I found you. No, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry you went through that, but that's not right. If you're going to charge somebody for something, then you need to make sure that, you know what I mean? Like you're doing what you need to do for real. Because people, it's hard out here and people don't have to pay for your stuff. I mean, I'm the same way. I support people on Patreon too. Not other artists, but I support people that do simming, like make sims. If you know what I'm talking about. I have my other hobby. I support people that make sim content, and if they don't be posting nothing or whatever, I be like, you ain't got nothing going on. Why am I paying you? I could be paying somebody that's gonna be out here killing it. So it just depends on the person you're joining, you know? And I think some people just don't really know how to do it properly too. That's what it is too. And look at him. He looks suspended in space. He looks so cute, right? He looks so cute. But thank you, Rita. I appreciate that. It warms my heart. I have to restrain myself from Michaels. They will take all your money. Exactly. Oh, that's funny. D's like, he be trying to keep me out of the damn store. Like, listen, Linda. Be like, yo, happy wife, happy life. Stop playing. Stop playing. Sometimes I be like telling, like my son's father, I be telling him, I be like, yo, I need to buy like this weird paper from Japan. Just go with it. you know? And he'd be like, okay, well, why is that needed? Don't worry about it. You're not an artist. Calm down. I'm like, just go with it. Do you want me to be happy? Okay. Do you want to be able to eat? Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Rita, very true. Exactly. You have to go in there. You know what I do, guys? Is I have the app or whatever. I'm getting into another type of blue. I have the app, so I go in there and I'm gonna make this darker at the top. And that's gonna give me even more depth, you know what I mean? More depth in activities, more exciting activities. But I go in there with a budget for real, like I be going in there with a straight budget. And see how we kind of smooth that out? I like that. We feeling that. Certain parts of it, you can actually go in. And this is why you need like a heavier duty paper. Because if you're going to do this sort of like, I don't know, layering, whatever you want to call it. And of course, I'm not doing it's so many different types of blues, so many different variations you could do like in the actual reference photo. That's more of like a blue green instead of like a full blue. But yeah, okay. So you could actually add some green if you wanted to, right? I don't have. Do I have? Probably better to add phthalo green. Like if you want, like there's different tones of like greens, blues, whatever. So you can add like a green, blue, if you wanted to. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry and do what I do. Now, let's do a little bit of this coral, right? Not fully dry, but let's do a little bit of this coral, I guess. Well, you know what? You should dry it though. Like if you're at this point, you're painting along with me, whether you're on a replay or you're doing it now. If you're painting along with me, you need to dry it at this point because it would be hard to kind of keep going. I mean, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna keep going, and we're gonna hope for the best. you know. Hmm. We're gonna hope for the best. Okay, I put on more light. I want to see if that helped it a little bit. Yeah, that helped it. We're beautiful, like diamonds in the sky. Ever since I seen the Super Bowl, I cannot get that song out of my head. Like, stop playing. You hear me? Can't get it out of my head for real. All right, and change your water. Dry your painting and change your water. Now, um, I want to get some more Sienna. You're beautiful like diamond. Good Lord. Oh, man. I want to mix like a darker color. So that's what we're doing right now. Mm, putting out this Persian blue. So the blue and the brown was going to give you the black that you need. And I don't really want it to be fully black, but we're going to go with it for now. My hands are like so nasty. Oi. All right, let's wipe our hands. Wipe it. That's the beauty of having children. You always have wipes. Because they always got their gooey, nasty, germy hands all over stuff. Always trying to touch you, touch everything you got. Trying to infect you with the bubonic plague. Always. I need my hands to be free. Mm, I need it to be free. Oh, I just noticed, 755 Media, you not fighting with Nightbot today. I just noticed that. You not fighting with him. You stay fighting with Nightbot. I added a little bit more brown just to give me kind of like what I need. And back here is a little bit of a, because you gotta have a rock or something, right? You gotta have some sort of rock, something going on in the background. That's what we're doing. Making these little rock formations. Get information. You're always gonna have those little rocks and weird things. Uh-oh. We had a blackout. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on, blackouts. I know it doesn't make much sense now what I'm doing, but just stick with it. I'm putting, like, filling in these negative spaces to fill in the rocks. Because you're gonna have those sort of things like in the background, you know what I mean? Like, this would be background, and then you have like foreground, whatever, whatever, right? We'll put some of that in there in the background. Turtle is really looking nice. Thank you. I have to run to the grocery store really quick. I'm making soup tonight. Yay, soup night. Make it back before the live is over. Have a great day. If you don't make it back, bye. Thank you for coming through, D, as always. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your soup. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit over here to a little bit over there. Just to give us some background, you know what I'm saying? See you next week, Rita. I mean, D. See you next week. So I'm doing some negative spacing, kind of filling in things and seeing how things look or whatever. Right? Yes, be safe out there. Happy Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week, my love. All right, so we filled in that little bit. We have to go back in and do like little highlights and do whatever, whatever. Again, you can do as much and as little as you feel, as you see fit, because it is your painting. You know what I mean? And it's supposed to be a fun activity, it's supposed to be something joyous. You know? Something serene, something beautiful. And then you can like frame it at the end. And of course, things want to start buffering. What is going on? Things are buffering. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what's going on today. I think I'm gonna switch this camera out and do a different camera next time we go live because I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's bugging out. All right, moving on. All right, now is when we can get the different colors that we need. I'm just gonna swap out my other camera next time because yeah, this one is way too temperamental for real. I'm getting a little bit of this beautiful like coral color right there. Get a little bit of that to kind of give me like the different things that we're gonna need right here. I actually need to pull up a photo of the coral. You guys should already have that. Um, well, definitely if you're on Patreon, you should definitely have the photo of the coral. And I need to be able to see that. All right, cool. Now, so with coral, at least in this picture, you guys can't see, but at least with this picture, you have you know what? Never mind. I can change it out, I think. Hold on. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Mm-hmm. Um, all right, there you go. There's your coral. Okay. Now, beautiful coral. Very nice. Now we have a picture of kind of what we're looking for. So you have a lot of pinks, browns, some greens, yada, yada, yada. So I was kind of thinking about the different colors that I need to put out. Yeah, exactly. Xfinity too be bugging. I'm telling you. I never had so many internet problems until I joined Xfinity. So sorry, y'all. It's not my fault. I don't know what's going on, but I know my camera do be getting hot though. But Xfinity is for the birds. They need to go out of business for real. All right. So I have some green out. I have like this, whatever you want to call it, color. And I want to get some of this magenta out. I actually need a new magenta, but it was actually sold out. And I couldn't find what I needed. Yeah, beautiful like diamonds. Oh my god, that's gonna be stuck in my head, living rent free for real. So we're not doing all of this coral, but we are going. This is a good way. Now this see how I like made up a painting based off of two different photos that I found, right? So you can pretty much do the same. Let me get some of this. And I'm gonna fill this in because it's gonna be pretty much the bottom. That's the bottom of our little coral pieces. That's gonna anchor you and get you where you need to go. And right about here. It was funny. I was in the doctor's office the other day, and the doctor had a picture, not even a picture, but he had a video of like a wildlife, underwater scene. Like it was an underwater scene that he had playing on his TV in the doctor's office. And you talking about relax? If I was stressed before I got in there, I was not feeling stressed anymore, for real. If I felt any sort of stress before that, I didn't feel anything after that. I was like, okay, this is a good doctor. Because usually they be like, okay, hurry up, do what you gotta do, whatever, whatever type of thing. But You know what I'm saying? I know this is weird. We're doing like turtle, but and I usually don't do this sort of things on my channel. However, I do like to do them and I do know how to do them from time to time. That's really nice. I haven't done for weeks. I miss it so much. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're gonna this first one. We're gonna do like a pink, right? A little pink, like a weird whatever color. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna do it like a little tree, right? And like little stems. And doing a little impressionistic like that, we can make it seem, you know what I mean? More than it is, for real. Almost like a tree. And I'm starting from in the left hand side because, yes, indeed. Or you could use a sponge. Like if you're doing this as an actual painting, you could actually use a sponge and it will be great that way too. What is your favorite to paint? Landscape, urban paintings, and etc. What is my favorite to paint? That's a good question. What is my favorite to paint? Landscapes, I will say that's out. Like if I had something to choose from, I wouldn't choose landscapes. I think I only learned how to paint landscapes as a necessity because I feel like it's another part of like, you know what I mean, like your bag. I feel like if you want to be a well-rounded artist, you got to learn how to paint everything, right? So that's kind of why I learned how to do landscapes is because I felt like, you know, I need to learn it in order because it all goes together. Like right now, I'm working on a painting that I've been working on for God knows how many years. And it's like a painting that I came up out of my imagination and I have a whole backstory and everything to it. And it has a landscape in it. It has all of these different things in it, yada yada yada. And I'm like, okay, but if I didn't learn that little component, that small component of how to do the landscape, I would have never known how to do the landscape in that particular piece. So that's why I'm like, no. That's like a long roundabout answer, but long story short, no, landscapes are not my favorite. But funny enough, that's like the top selling painting. If you was one of the people like you really want to know what paintings are selling and stuff like that, landscapes are what's selling. That's like the number one thing that's selling. Um, all right, let's get into I want to get into a different color. Let's go here and make that white. Put a lot of white in it. And this one will be supposed to be coral, but you know what? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But yeah, no. Landscapes are not my favorite. You know, they are beautiful, and I've seen some beautiful landscape, but they're really not my favorite. Um, what is my favorite? Okay, so you said urban paintings. So portraits and flowers are my favorite pieces to make. If you guys haven't been able to tell by now, okay. If y'all don't know by now, portraits and flowers are my favorite things to paint in the whole wide world. In particular, I think flowers are kind of a little bit higher than portraits, if I'm really honest with myself about it. Mm, I'm using just different variations of color. And I'm just dabbing. Dab, 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 dabbing, dabbing, dabbing. Right? Because they look like little bushes and like little spiky things in the whatever. And I don't really care if they look realistic or not. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's a good question though. Like, no, that's not really my favorite. It's really not my favorite for real. However, oh, I do like seascapes though. Like stuff like this, like beaches, like painting beaches, seashells, weird seascape paintings. Like I was really obsessed with Bob Ross at one point, and like he had a whole series of paintings all about like water and stuff like that. Mine right now is landscape. Ooh, so you like landscapes? Yes, that's great. What is your favorite thing about a landscape? Tell us. We would love to know. All right, so I'm getting a different sort of color going in with like this magenta. I need to get some red in here. I would like to incorporate some red. But for now we'll go with this one. It's fine. Mm. Baby. I love that. Different pinks that we're incorporating in this thing. So what is your favorite thing about landscape painting? I'm gonna put one over here too. Add a little bit. Here's when you can have like lots of fun with this sort of thing, yeah? Loads of fun. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, we gotta get some purple in there. Do I have purple? I don't feel like mixing any purple. I need to have purple. Anybody seen the purple? I wish I had somebody like an assistant, like a studio assistant, and I'd be like, purple. Like, like I'm doing a surgeon. Like I'm a surgeon. Like, purple. Hand me the purple. Somebody hand me the purple. How the hell did I miss that? Oh, there it is. Right there. Well, sketching. Yeah, you like beaches? Mine right now is landscape. Beaches are great. I think one of the first things that I did, like when I was learning how to paint and all of that, ugh, I had a hard time opening that, y'all. Like I said, was beaches. And when my dad was alive, he really liked, I like to um create beaches or beachscapes of his hometown, which was St. Thomas. So, and he really enjoyed that. All right, so we're getting into the purple. Yay. Purple. Here's my purple. I found it. And we're going to put some light on it. Practicing clouds and trees. You like sketching and practicing clouds and trees. I like that. What is going on with this? That's very exciting. I'm creating these little stem looking things. They look like little trees or little waves of stuff. And that looks that actually looks pink, but I guess we're going with that's the theme for today. I guess we're going with pink. Lots and loads of pink. Are we not? Yeah, we are. My stuff is so dirty. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Water's dirty. I'm even getting into the green, putting some white in that. Some of this light green permanent. Yeah, I love like I really admire people that can do landscapes. Like if you're really good at landscape, I love that, right? I'm just like or like those weird there's some people that could do like weird trees and stuff like that. I'm gonna put a little bit more white in my green. What's your favorite landscape painter? Do you have a favorite landscape painter? Ooh. What's your favorite color? The green? You talking about the green or the that like purpley pink? Alright, let me get into this. I guess the theme we're going with is just like lots and lots of pinks. I know some awesome landscape people though. There's a guy that I follow. His name is Chuck Black. Is it Chuck Black? Yeah, his name is Chuck Black. That I follow here on YouTube. And he does nothing but like these gorgeous, beautiful landscapes of Montana or something like that. Montana's like the last frontier, so to speak, that they call it, the last frontier. Yeah, Bob Ross for sure. Oh, Pink, yay! Pink Gang is in the house. I love. You already know I love pink, right? Pink is my color. That's my signature color. If you remember Steel Magnolias, well, the original one, she was like, "Pink is my signature color," and I was like, "Yes, I agree." You know what I'm saying? Pink is my signature color. Like, don't come for me. Oh yeah, la, oh yeah, la, la. Mm-mm. We have a psychedelic mushroom type of guy right there. Psychedelic mushroom. I feel like I need to balance out the colors. So I'm gonna add this color somewhere else around here. I don't know where it's gonna be, but yeah. I feel like I need some red also, but it's fine. It's fine. We're all fine, right? We're all fine. It's fine. Chuck Black on YouTube. Yes, Chuck Black on YouTube. Just look him up on YouTube. I have to check him out. Yes, if you love landscapes and you looking for somebody to learn how to do landscapes from, that is your man. I mean, cause he does nothing but landscapes, and he don't just do but I mean, he's not impressionistic. You know what I mean? He does like out of this world hyper realistic landscapes with the mooses and animals I ain't never seen in my life, hawks and da 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 da. Again, I'm not a landscape painter, but I can definitely appreciate it for real. I follow him and I watch him. I used to watch him all the time, like a couple of years ago. I don't have as much time anymore to watch as much as I used to, but yeah, I watch him all the time. He's great, really, really good. He sells paintings from all over the world, and his paintings are so gorgeous. Mm. Now that's somebody you like. Okay, I wish I knew how to paint like that. Paint as far as landscape go. He's more like so I'm adding these different things of darkness to kind of balance this stuff out. Yeah, but you definitely got to check him out because he is definitely the bee's knees for real. He's awesome. The bee's knees. I sound like my mother right now. She was like, "Egads." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" She was like, "The bee's knees." I'm like, "Okay, whatever, whatever you say, girl." Thank you, Rita. I appreciate you. You are really doing a good job, says Rita. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. She's trying. Ah, she's trying. Let me see if I can get a little bit of this. And I'm gonna fill that in. Good old yellow ochre. That way we can kind of equal this stuff out. That'll be our little sand pile down there. All right, now I'm gonna go in and fill in, and I'm gonna make the background a little bit darker. It's gonna be like a dark blue though. That's what we're doing there. A little bit of dark blue. I mean, don't be like me. I have too many colors right here. This is not good when you're dealing with what's the name? When you're dealing with that whole situation. I have too many colors right going on right there. But it needs to happen for real. I'm going in with this dark blue. But there will be dark blue back here, right? So I'm going in with the dark blue. Because back here is not supposed to be this light. You would not be able to see all of that, for the most part. I mean, even in the picture, you can see that it's dark in the back of the corals. So you would not be able to see all of that extra stuff kind of going on. I probably should have did this beforehand, but I didn't want to cover up my stuff. Hmm. And then we'll have to go back in and kind of like do all the things. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but Chuck Black is definitely your man. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do better landscapes than him. And I've, no, that's not true. There's another guy. I don't remember what his Facebook is though. I mean Facebook. I don't remember what his YouTube is though. So I can't help you. I cannot help you for real. Cause I don't remember what his YouTube is. It's like a long time ago I was following him. I definitely do not remember. Nope. You making it work though. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, that yellow isn't really doing great. You saying what type of yellow is it that I'm using? The only yellow I have on my palette right now. Whoa, I do have. more than one yellow though, and I'm thinking about it. And then we'll kind of go back in and do all the things. We'll have to go back in and do all the fun things later. We'll go back in and do that. We'll have to do another layer, which that's what I mean when I say that. All right, so now we feel like we got a whole population of people and things back there, right? I feel like we do. People, things, all the stuff. The yellow looks good at the bottom. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's the yellow ochre. Most of the stuff is yellow ochre. Y'all know I love a good yellow ochre for real. For real, ew. All right, we're gonna go in with this because we want to have like a little bit of that's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna have a little bit of that. And then we can get into like the darker color. The darkness of it all. Now we can go back in and kind of add darkness in if we need to. Those little pieces. Right here. Put the darkness back in. Same thing here. And here. And here. Indeed, come on. Our turtle's pretty much like where we want him to be. I don't think we need to do much with that for real. I'm adding again at this point you can dry it for real. But you know how I feel about drying it. I could dry it. And I'm pretty happy with the turtle. I don't feel like we need to do anything major to him. I probably will go in maybe with some shadows and stuff like that if I need to. Some shadow. Added a little bit of black there to kind of blend out bottom of his stomach. And look at him looking so fresh and clean and so beautiful, yeah? What are we loving that? No? Yeah? I'm loving it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just adding more of that blue on there. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that water is getting so filthy. So nasty. We hate it's starting to hate it. It's like, It's like, you need to change that water, girl. Almost look like the picture, right? Like, stop it. Stop it. Thanks, Rita. Yeah, but I would love to see some of your landscapes. Make sure you post them in the group on Facebook if you happen to be on Facebook or wherever you are. You can even post them on Patreon if you wanted to just be super private or whatever. You can post it on Patreon. Anybody else see Rihanna's performance at the Super Bowl? Like, well, I'm sure everybody and their mama. seen her performance, but yeah. It was so funny. My mom was like, I didn't like it. Why she looks so stiff? What's wrong with her? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, hello, she's pregnant. I did, she was good. Yes, exactly. She was so good. As far as I'm concerned. I love Rihanna. You know, I'm biased though, so maybe that's what it is too. And I was saying to myself, I don't know why Beyonce ain't come out and be like, oh, stop comparing her to me, kumbaya. But then somebody was like, she had an affair with Jay-Z or something back in the day. So, Beyonce was like, nah, I'm not defending you. We're not doing that. I don't know. That's the tea out there right now. Is that Beyonce was like, nah, we're not doing it. I'm not defending you because you slept with my man. Not you out here sleeping with my man. Like, okay. Just didn't like everyone put these on with Kanye West was designer. I know. I was like, you know what? In my head, I was like, did Kanye design? That's what I was thinking. Did Kanye design that? Cause they looking real Kanye-esque. But I know she has her own line of I know she has her own line of stuff though. I'm just adding layer after layer because that's just how gouache is, honey. It's temperamental. Yeah, I was like saying to myself, did Kanye design that? And am I missing something? What happened? Uh, those was giving Kanye West for real. Those was giving like bargain bin, you know, type of wear. But that's just what I was feeling. That's what it was giving. It was giving Kanye West bargain bin, yada yada yada. But I love her. I love her. You know what I mean? Like it's not shade or whatever. I was just like saying to myself, like, okay, did you tell Kanye to design those or what happened? You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. That's what she was thinking. Ay, ay, ay. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I would have to look into it further to get the tea on exactly who designed that whatever she had on. Not that we're designers or anything, but still, like, girl, what's the tea? Like, who designed that? You know what I mean? Like, who did it? Spill it. Tell us who designed it. Like, who did it, girl? Just point out who did it. We know who to blame. But I mean, she's making $1 billion a freaking year. She's like, I don't care about you hoes. She got money on top of money to burn for real. She got money on top of money. Yeah, the red floor coat. Again, but I was like thinking in my head too, because it was outside, right? So I thought maybe because it was outside, that's why she was wearing, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I was thinking. Like I was like, okay, so it's because it's outside. And she was pregnant or whatever, so you don't want her to be freezing out there or whatever. Especially, I don't know where they do the Super Bowl at, but if it's anything like New York or the East Coast around this time of year, yeah, it's gonna be mad cold. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she was just doing that or whatever, but I'm like, girl, who did it? We just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Who did it? Oh man. I'm just reinforcing shadows. I think a little more depth. Of course, I'm not trying to be super realistic with it. I'm not doing that. We're just pretty much going in, and I'm trying to add a little more depth to whatever's happening right here. This is supposed to be a fun piece, so it doesn't need to be hyper realistic. It could be something abstract. It could be something super fun. It does not need to be that serious. It's not that serious, girl. It's really not. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen her with that sort of outfit on. So that was like weird. Not weird, but I really don't think I've ever seen her with something like that. Add a little bit of something, something to our little whatever down there. Exactly. She wasn't afraid of the heights. Yeah. I mean, them heights, I was like, wow. I was like, wow, wow, wow. That is crazy. Congratulations, Restream. Like, All right, let's go into this. Maybe we can have a little bit of yellow. I don't know. I think I kind of negated out of this yellow right here. Uh, mm, it's gonna kind of represent our little toy toy activity. That side could be like a yellow. And gonna be that with yellow ochre and some pink and some white. That'll kind of give me like a corally yada yada yada. It'd be like a subdued pink yellow. I don't know how to explain it. Do you know what colors to blend together to make it hyper realistic? Yeah, I do. But we would definitely be here all day. For the most part, it's gonna be at least 3 or 4 colors in each thing. If you want to make something hyper realistic, you gotta have 3 or 4 colors in each thing. Like everything is gonna have somewhat of a different. Ooh, I'm gonna put some more. Um, like say for instance, this is like the red coral color, and then you want to go a little bit darker. You would go a little bit more pink, right? You gotta have different variations of the same color to make something hyper realistic. You go basically you're doing the little minute different changes in the temperature and the value of something to make something super hyper realistic. You be doing a lot of work if you want to make something hyper realistic. However, that shouldn't stop you. If that's something you really want to do and you want to go in between those different colors, you could definitely do that. Like if you have like your base color, you want to have a mid-tone and you want to have a highlight and a shadow. So you want to those have those three kind of variations of color. Plus, you're going to do lots of layers. Let it dry in between and you're going to keep going back and you're going to keep reinforcing those different values. And then you also got to look at your reference photo and think about your reference photo is a big component when it comes to making something look hyper realistic because you're gonna have to capture every single little detail that you see in your reference photo, pretty much, right? I used to love to do realistic painting, but then this year I was like, no, not doing that. And I think a lot of it is too that I realized that there's a lot of like I don't know which one to call them, but there's a lot of illustrators that I follow, and illustrators are more like they do things stylized, so they like illustrate something, right? And there's also a lot of people that I follow that do like impressionistic painting, and I realized that you can make something look super beautiful or you can kind of get the same effect without having to do the hyper realism and still have fun doing it. You feel what I'm saying? When I do a lot of hyper realistic things, especially when it comes to portraits, I find myself not enjoying it as much as I would if I was just doing it, like a thing. But yeah, I hope that made sense. I hope that helps. I hope it made sense. I mean, it kind of made sense in my head, but I hope it makes sense because um yeah, if you want to do something hyper realistic, you're definitely going to have to go in and get those colors together. Figure out your color theory. Getting something hyper realistic is color theory combined with your reference photo. That's really gonna help you out when you're doing different things. For real. Because if you really like, you have this picture already, Rita. So if you zoom into the picture, you're gonna see a bunch of details, a lot of things that you gotta do, right? So if you're gonna do it hyper realistically, really take your time, take a break in between, and really just hone those different things in. And then I gave you the drawing, so it'll help you make it more hyper realistic anyway. Versus I'm not doing it hyper realistically. But like say if I was doing this as like a commission or something like that, and somebody's like, "Oh, I want it to be hyper realistic," da da da. I would do this on a big painting because you could do the same painting on a big, huge canvas, and it would look so gorgeous. Like in your living room, it would look so pretty for real. Um, if you did something hyper realistic, it would look so pretty. You did something like this, a big painting like this in your living room, for real, it would look so beautiful and great. Exactly, right? He looks like he's swimming away. Like, no, don't swim away, my love. What will we name him? What will we name him? Bitch better have my money. Turtley? Turtley it is. That's his name, y'all. Turtley. And we're gonna go in with this brown. I don't have any brown. I need to take the brown out. Take it out. Take it out. I don't have any room either. I need to clean out my palette. Turtley. So cute. I don't know what I did with it. What did you do with it? Let's see. to be able to do this outline. I think I'll still outline it a little bit, but yeah. I'm going to put a little bit of darkness under here. So think about your shadows too, right? What's under here. Make sure you reflect that. And very pretty. We love that. I mean, this is acrylic, so here we are. Just to add a little interest in the background. That's still wet. It's still wet. Mm-hmm. All right, let me put it over here. Over here. Put a little bit of the red in there. Um, I'm gonna put my little outline here. Put our little turtle man. Just to give me a little bit of outline. It gives us a little bit of an outline. That way we can pop him out from where he is. Well, I do have to reinforce this stuff though. When I think about it. That way we pop him out and he's not looking cray cray. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. Especially if you're loving the video. Nice little peaceful, you know? Give him a little personality. I don't think I want to outline the coral because I feel like that's gonna take away from him, and that's the whole point of it, right? Was to highlight him. My pen don't want to work. Of course not. All right, there we go. Got something going. Just outlining. He looks so good. Now you see how we suspended him in the air. And we made him look like he's just swimming by. Like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What was that from? Finding Nemo? Oh, man. He looks like he belongs there. He's like, hello, hello. I love you guys. It has like little leaves in there. Hmm. You can do a lot with your little outline pen. Definitely get you some Posca pens, guys. I should have put up the link for that, but I forgot. So sorry. Definitely put up get your leaves in your trees. I could have swore I had is this it? I think this is it. What is oh not my thing flying off into the what in the world? Outlining does make your painting come out exactly. At least I like it. I really like the outlining part. I love that part. I love the little outlining part for real. I'm just giving him some more depth and again, the focus of this piece I want to be mostly on him. He's supposed to be the focus of it for real. Um just keep simming. I said simming. I got simming on the brain. Yay. Alright, so I put a little bit of blue here. And put my little blue up here. Again, I want most of the focus to be on him, like y'all. Ooh, and so here's a reason to have a Posca pen, right? So you can go into these small spaces. This is acrylic pen now, so. And you can get in between these little things and just do whatever you want to do. You know? Get in there and do what you got to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then you get more depth. You get more depth back there. Because, especially if you're not steady on your hand, like your hand is not steady to hold the brush a particular way, this is a good way kind of do that. I just went back there and kind of reinforced and did all the things. And I can go in between my painting, go in between my object to kind of get where I want to get. You know what I'm saying? be where I want to be. Um, I'm just adding whatever. Again, if you do something with your painting and say you don't like it, right? You can always let it dry. Not the end of the world. And then you can go back to it the way you see fit. You feel what I'm saying to y'all? Go back to it, you know? You say, hey, I don't like that. I don't like how that looks, da 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 da. I'm gonna go and whatever. Let it dry if you don't like how it looks. And then you can go back. I'm gonna add a little bit of white. And my water is dirty. Since my water is dirty, my colors are coming out gray. Yay! Very exciting. But it's fine, right? It's all fine. We're okay. Right? We're still okay. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, y'all. Okay, it'll be okay. Does Posca pens come in? I didn't see that other one. Does plastic pens come in different sizes? Yes, they come in different sizes. Um, okay, so we have. I don't have every size, but they do come in a variety of all the sizes. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Now, here's my Posca pens. This is just some of the sizes. So these are 3 different sizes. These. I don't know why this doesn't want to close. Oh, there we go. Um, so you see, these are 3 different sizes here. You can read them. Screenshot it. Screenshot. And this is the itsy bitsy one that I was just using to outline. And this one is yeah, I know I'm blind. I don't even know what this one. Oh, 0 point. There it is. 0 point millimeter. So this is like the smallest one I think they make. And this is what I was using to outline and stuff like that. This is when you want like very small, thin lines, you know, you're illustrating, da 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 da. You don't want it to make that major kind of like of an impact for real, right? You don't want it to be like super serious or whatever, right? So then you have the small, tiny one. And then you go one size up, and that is. If you guys want the links to these supplies are in my Discord. And I also have some links kind of flying by, I think, somewhere. Um, this one is it's a Chinese company that makes this, I think, or Japanese. I don't know. But they do have the sizes. They do have it in English also. Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, there it is. 3 millimeter. Okay, so that's the 3 millimeter. And this one is a little bit bigger than the other one, right? And that's when I went in and I kind of, you can get bigger. So you get the point, right? You can just, you go up according to what it is you're trying to do, right? That's what you do. You go up according to whatever it is you're trying to do. And then you have this one. I do have a bigger one than this, but I can't reach it. So this one is the 5 millimeter. I know that for sure. This one is 5 millimeters. So what do we say? 0.7, 3 millimeters, and 5. So this is the biggest one. You're gonna get the biggest, fattest one with this one. And that's when you can kind of go in and do a larger area. And yeah. And they come in a variety of colors. The only ones I don't have is the pastel ones. The pastel ones are really pretty. I really, really feel like, yeah, I would love to have the pastel ones. I think that would be great and wonderful, right? I would love that. I don't know about you guys. Ooh, I smell chicken. Somebody's cooking chicken. Ooh, I know it's time to wrap it up. I'm getting hungry. I know it's time to wrap it up now. I smell chicken. Stop playing. Like, wrap it up. That's the best way to get me to wrap something up. If I smell cookies or chicken. Cookies or chicken, I will wrap it up in a heartbeat. Like, okay, live is over. Oh, wrap it up in a heartbeat. You ain't saying nothing but a word. I'll wrap it up in a heartbeat. 8 pens, $30, a little pricey, but we'll get them. Um, I don't think that's what it should be. Well, then again, don't get me wrong. No, what happens is, we're in a pandemic, not pandemic, but the economy is like so weird right now. So they are going to be a little bit more pricey because they are convenient. So those are going to be pricey. However, they do have alternative ones. Like they have all sort of paint pens out there that you can kind of get, but Poscas never lose. Now, if you have a store near you, right? If you have a local, not Michael's, not Blick, maybe Blick. I don't know. But you're in Maryland though, right? So you should have a Plaza Artist Materials. If you go to Plaza Artist Materials, if you go to any sort of like mom and pop um art supply store, they have individuals. Like if you run out of like, you don't have to buy a whole pack. You could go to the individual Plaza Artist Materials. You check out your local Plaza Artist Materials. You could buy one, $2 for one. But it's more of a bargain if you just get the whole pack, because if you think about it, if you buy 5 or 6 of them, you're gonna pay the same amount anyway. So yeah, it's just on Amazon you can't buy them individually, but in the stores you can. You know, in the stores you can. Uh, Oh, all right. Let's put a highlight on his eyeball. And then we're gonna peel the paint, the most satisfying part of it all. Um, oh, I know what I wanted to do really quickly. Mm. Oh, and I want to make these darker. Hold on. Y'all, we almost at the finish line. Don't give up on me now. Don't give up on me now. We're almost at the finish line. Because remember, these are supposed to be a little bit darker. And we're going to pop those in a little bit darker. And yeah, very exciting. All of my life, all of my life. And don't be like me. Make sure you clean out your water because this is crazy. Crazy town. All right, let's put. A nice little highlight in Turtley's eye. A nice little sparkle in the eye. Now that's what we don't have on our store. I wish we did. Oh, have a privately owned art store. Well, I don't know if I think Blick and all right, let's peel, you guys. We're gonna peel this tape, y'all. Yay, he is alive, exactly. Um, I don't think I'm gonna try to peel this without ripping my paper. That's the thing. That's the jam. We gotta figure out how to do it without ripping my damn paper. How do we do it without ripping the paper? All right. I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to dry it, and that way this will lift up somehow, some way. Because this is the worst paper the worst tape I could ever put on my paper. Hmm. I'm gonna have to do it slowly, and hopefully I don't chip my nail. All right, let's dry it. I need to loosen up this tape really quickly. Let's dry. Uh, Something happened. All right, let's see if we can actually loosen this thing up. I know I was trying to start from the. I'm trying to start from the corners. The problem is this tape is very. It's supposed to be a painter's tape. It's supposed to be a tape for artists, but this tape is so freaking sticky, like regular tape. So I'm gonna have to slowly peel to get it off the way I want to get it. Oh, ew, don't stick. Don't do me. Don't do me. Y'all missing all that peel action. Maybe I should turn up my microphone so y'all can hear the peeling. Y'all don't really hear anything though. It's not that deep. It's painstakingly peeling though. But it's gonna look so pretty, like the crisp borders and stuff like that. Like, oh, something. Okay, I thought it ripped. Don't rip. Don't rip, baby doll. Do 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 do. It's ripping my paper a little bit though. I'm not gonna hold you. It is ripping my paper a little bit. That's what I get. Because when I was putting this paper on, I was like, you know what? This paper is gonna rip my paper. I mean, this tape is gonna mess up my paper. I kind of knew it, but then yeah. I kind of knew it. Do do do. I have to do a little song. Oh, because if you don't have patience for this, like I swear to God, you will be like ready to pull your hair out and rip the paper to shreds. For real. This is ridiculous. This tape is too brutal. The brutality of it all. Now what is it doing? Woo! Woo! We did it, y'all. We did it. We did it. Oh my God. We did it. We did it. We did such a wonderful job. Yay. I'm excited. But look how pretty it looks. And that's a nice little something something you could put in your book. Now you have the nice little border. And yeah, it looks so pretty. I'm very happy with it. It scratched my little itch for a nice little underwater sea. I want to know if you guys like this sort of stuff, and maybe we'll do it again next weekend, next Sunday. But yeah, I would love to know how you guys feel about it. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're loving this video and share it out to your friends that love turtles. Under the sea. Sing the song to them. Make sure y'all sing the song so they get it. You know what I mean? Yay! Thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Rita. Thank you to the patrons. I love you guys so, so much. You can catch the replay after this. It'll stay up on the channel. And we'll be back again. Traceables, coloring pages, and other activities is waiting for you on Patreon, including this. Yeah. We'll be back again next, what is it? Wednesday? Or maybe Tuesday. I might make it, I'll put out the schedule because my schedule is going to be a little bit different this week, you guys, because I have to go to the dentist this week and get a teeth like done or whatever. And you already know what it is like to get all of that done. So yeah. Since I have to go to a dentist, I might have to like adjust the schedule. But you'll see this is gonna be our last week celebrating Black History. So we'll be back at it again. And we are painting, who are we painting? We're painting how do I not know who we're painting? I don't know. We're painting somebody. Oh, this week is coming up. We're finishing the starlets. Like we have a whole nother thing of starlets coming up. We're finishing that. That's gonna be super duper exciting. So we're gonna do Cicely Tyson is next, you guys. We're doing Cicely Tyson this week as well as um Lena Horne. Lena Horne, Cicely Tyson. That's gonna be exciting. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. But yeah, that's it, you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.